at a gas stop in Mexico and a minivan pulls up and a chick gets out of the minivan.
Moto Stories with Oscar. Tech tip number, I don't know. If you want to do a rebuild of a vintage bike, your main source of information is your service manual. With the new bikes, you don't get that shit, but back in the day, simple machines, service manual, get you a long way. So get those manuals, read through them as much as you can, all the details, break your motor apart, go through all your gaskets, clean all your stuff, and at the end, it's all worth it. So spend the time on reading those manuals, all the specs, and you're done. All this information is worthwhile. I tried it. I had to do it from the ground up. So I bought this really banged up 1958 All-State Vespa. Why not? I'm an engineer. I can read stuff. I can figure it out. Got the manual, bought the bike. Never done this before. Start from scratch. Got it painted from someone else, because I don't paint. But I rebuilt the whole thing from the ground up, and it's definitely worth it. So just spend the time, take your time, because you have to, especially with painters, because they definitely take their time. Get all your parts, and then just spend and rejoice on what the outcome of rebuilding a stock-ish vintage bike, because it's well worth it. And definitely it's gratifying. It's a simple enough bike, not that specifically, but just in general, vintage bike, a really simple machines that you cannot do at this point anymore with computers and all that crap. But they're just nice and they just look cool.
So when you have this awesome, nice blue bike with the black and white stripe on it, that's awesome. How many chicks come and hang out with you?
We were at a gas stop in Mexico and a minivan pulls up and a chick gets out of the minivan and just runs up and hugs Oscar. Randomly, out of nowhere. In Mexico.
Right, yeah.
All right, so talk about that real quick. All right, go ahead.
How does that even happen?
Sometimes, I mean, you take your vintage bike, you just rebuilt, and then just randomly people just like your bikes, and I don't know, you might get just a random girl just come up and just hug you because it just looks cool. It doesn't happen all the time, but you might get lucky and just get the one person that just randomly hugs you. I don't know. Right? And on that note, ride fast, neck chest is fast.
Oh my God, I just thought of another thing we need to tell them.